Hello, hello. It's another day where we find out sometimes the beauty gurus are wrong. So this is the Glamlite Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls 10 shade palette. This was a collection from, I think it must have been Halloween 2023. There was this collection that came out, and it was this palette and a green palette, and it looked like everyone preferred the green palette. And I personally, now that I've tried this second palette, do also prefer the color story in the green palette. But in terms of formula, I'm so surprised because all these beauty gurus are talking about how they did not like the formula in this palette specifically. But y'all, it is so much better. I really, really enjoyed the formula in this palette. I enjoyed it in the green one as well, but there was something about the shades in this palette specifically that I was so surprised to find in the reviews that I watched from other makeup beauty gurus, other makeup channels. I felt like everyone was mentioning that they didn't like the formula in this, and some people mentioned, you know, that maybe the color story wasn't their favorite, which understandable. But to hear that the formula in this a lot of people did not like, I was quite surprised. So I got this, of course, on sale, and it is, I feel like, a really great January to February palette, personally. So we'll see here, there's a mirror in there, there's a witch. Let's cover her up. And this is the color story. See that shine? I think this is probably a little intimidating to a lot of people. But the impact this had, I was so surprised. So I don't want to swatch these two in particular, just because these both have a black base to their shimmer. So it's really hard to describe. Maybe I'll do one. I really, 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 really enjoyed the freaking shimmer formula in here. It was so amazing. I was so surprised. I loved how much I loved this and had fun using this. Look at that. Holy God. This is what I'm talking about. That black base. You see what I mean? It's like a blue reflect, but then like a black base. Oh my Lord. Wow. I can't describe how freaking pretty. So pretty. Is this the... It's just so wet looking. Absolutely so wet looking. And then, what was the other one I wanted to... I think it was, perhaps this one. Is this the one that I didn't swatch? This is, again, a black base with a purple reflect. Oh my God. So intense, so wet. This is the kind of shimmer that I love. An extremely wet, easy to use shimmer. I was able to pick these up with a brush, no problem. I didn't need to use a primer or spray. This is what I love. This is the level of intensity that I love my shimmers to be. So when I'm talking about, you know, shimmers from these palettes, this is what I like to see. This is what I want on my eyes. So pretty. I think I'm also just gonna quickly swatch, because I'm sure there's a video of everything in here swatched, but I just wanted to swatch. I'll swatch the two lightest shades just so you can see the pigment from these matte shades. Look at that intensity, the pigment. Oh my God. This, I really like how this palette is set up. It's just so easy to use. The lighting in here is absolute freaking garbage, but I feel like you can, even in this shitty ass lighting, you can see how beautiful that is. Look at those mattes. The intensity of the mattes. I love how this is set up, that, you know, you can use your shimmer and just like your darker shade there. Oh, so perfect, so beautiful. I can't recommend this enough. I don't know if this is still available or not, but if you ever end up seeing this at a wholesaler, y'all, I definitely recommend. Do not listen to everyone else, y'all. Listen to me. This is beautiful. I love it. It's so pretty. You have to go pick this up. She is beautiful and she's staying in my collection.